Harihi Om. My dear holy souls, this is Mata Anantananda, Sri Sadguru Shivarama Avadhuta Ashramam, Kamavaram village, Kurnool district, Andhra Pradesh state, from Bharat, that is India. Under the caption of Wonderful Indian Folk Stories, we are enjoying the stories of Bhatti and Vikramaditya, the historical personalities of India. In the last episode, we enjoyed the story up to as according to the invitation from God Indra, Vikramaditya had gone to heaven. In this episode, in this video, we'll enjoy the story. The dance competition of Rambha and Urvasi, the judgment of Vikramaditya, God Indra's pleasure towards Vikramaditya, a golden throne with 32 steps and 32 golden idols on each and every step as a great gift to Vikramaditya and a boon to rule the kingdom for 1,000 years by sitting on the throne given by God Indra. Okay, the outcoming skills from this story are: always will get success in any work if we perform it without a desire on its result, known as Nishkama Karma Yoga as per Bhagavad Gita. We can learn by this story feelings are more valuable than objects, love, affection, etc., which we share with others are more valuable than wealth and gold. Okay, let us enjoy this story. Like this, Vikramaditya was a guest in the heaven. He stayed there up to 15 days like that. And on each and every day, he used to enjoy the wonders and worth watching places like Nandanodhyanavanam, Airavatam, Uchaishravam, and other buildings, other gardens and all the things. And he enjoyed the delicious food items also, which were available only in heaven. And he enjoyed with the talks with saints and other scholars who were the then residents of heaven, like that. But he never forgotten to attend the Indra's assembly twice in a day. On each and every day, though on one side he was enjoying the heavenly experiences, and he didn't avoid the attendance in the Indra Sabha, because Devendra had given hospitality to Vikramaditya. At the same time, Vikramaditya didn't forget his duties as a guest also. So days were passing like that. One day at Indra's assembly, Rambha and Urvasi, the divine beautiful dancers, were performing their dance program. Everybody knows that it was the competition except Vikramaditya. So at that moment, God Devendra murmured in the ears of Vikramaditya like this: Vikramaditya Maharaja, you are very famous on the earth. As per Narada Maharshi's information also, I came to know that you are talented in 64 arts and skills. By watching you also, I understood that it is the truth. Actually, I invited you to the heaven because of my cordiality and my love and affection on you, as well as I want to have your justice as about this competition. You have to decide whoever is the best dancer among Rambha and Urvashi. Then Vikramaditya smiled and then said, okay, let me observe. All the courtiers, including the saints, Narada Maharshi and other saints, and all the scholars, the then residents of heaven, everybody was watching the dance of Rambha and Urvasi. At the same time, they are more interested to watch on Vikramaditya's. He's watching towards the dance. Then some time passed. Rambha and Urvasi, they're very competitively dancing. They're like competing with one another like anything. Then Vikramaditya also got confused. How to decide who is the best one among these two dances? They're very talented. They're equally talented and they're equally dancing just like a lightning in the clouds. How to decide? Then he came to a decision. Then he said to Devendra, he said like this, Devendra, they are performing very nicely, but let them stop today. Tomorrow I'll declare my decision. I'll give my justice. Let us close today. Then Devendra also declared and asked the two ladies to stop the dance program performance like that. And he declared the next day Vikramaditya will justify who is the best dancer among Rambha and Urvasi. People are very happy. The assembly adjourned. Then everybody had gone to their residences. For the next day, what will happen? Everybody is interested and they are discussing about it among them. Then Vikramaditya, without anybody's notice, he done one thing. He had gone to Nandanodhyanavanam, the royal garden of God Devendra, and he collected some beautiful and fresh and attractive, colorful flowers and made with them two garlands, a thick, such a big garlands, two garlands. But just like they're very similar. The pattern of the flowers and the size of the flowers and the shape of the garlands also alike. They're just the same. And but secretly he kept some creatures like ants and honeybees and other caterpillars like that, some insects and some creepers, he put inside the flowers with the thread, and he made the garlands like that, and he kept the garlands in his residing room. He didn't reveal it to anybody. The next day, when they had taken that two garlands to the assembly hall, then after the tradition, after the assembly courtesies, the dance program, the dance competition of Rambha and Urvasi was started. They were performing very nicely. After a few minutes, Vikramaditya asked the two ladies to stop the dance and to come near to him. They came. Then he said, yesterday I have observed your dance with tradition methods like that. Today, hold these two garlands in your hands, keeping the garlands in your two hands. You have to perform the dance. Then I want to watch your talent. Both the ladies had greeted Devendra as well as Vikramaditya also, because Vikramaditya is the decision maker now towards their dance program. So he was the justice for the competition. So they greeted him also and taken the two garlands and they started dancing. Rambha, she had felt tense about the result, who will get win. The desire on the result and having the tense, she holded the garland tightly so that the insects inside which were kept by Vikramaditya, they got hurt by her holding, so that they came out of the garland and they started to bite the hands, and the creatures had crept inside on her garments and the jewelry which she wore. Then she got hurt by it, so that she had performed the dance in wrong ways. She had taken wrong steps, And with that in pleasure and with the hurting of that creatures, she had thrown away that garland away, and she was dancing. After some time, but Urvasi, who born from the thighs of Sriman Narayana, she was didn't bother about the result. Whoever may be win, let her. But I want to compete. I'm doing the competition. I'm participating in the competition. That's all. Whatever may be the result, it is a problem of Vikramaditya, not mine. She thought like that. So without any tense, she danced. And after some time, that's why the garland was very safe in her hands. She was not, she didn't hurt the creepers and insects inside the garland, and they didn't hurt her. Everything was comfortable. After some time, Vikramaditya asked the two ladies to stop the dance performance and asked them to come near. They came. He asked both the ladies, let me get the garlands which I have given to you. Rambha felt shy and stood silently. And Urvasi had handed over the garland to Vikramaditya. Then he asked them to go to their seats. They sat comfortably. Then the assembly was eagerly waiting for the result, for the decision of Vikramaditya. Then Vikramaditya declared, among these two divine dancers, Rambha and Urvasi is the best. She performed well. Everybody clapped. They accepted the decision. But how he came to such decision, they want to know. The same question from God Devendra. He said, Vikramaditya, oh, the great king of the earth, how you decide like this? Then with a sweet smile on the face, Vikramaditya had opened the garland and he torn off the flowers from the garland. Then what a surprise. Everybody watched the insects and creepers inside the garland. And Vikramaditya said, because Rambha had felt tense regarding the result, she holded the garland tightly so that she was hurt by these insects and insects were hurt by Rambha. But without such a desire on the result or else the tense about the result, Urvasi had performed her dance very freely. That's why she didn't take any wrong step, but Rambha had taken wrong steps during the performance. And that's why also Urvasi, she holded the flower garland very easily, with easiness, so that she didn't hurt by the creatures and the insects and creatures didn't hurt Urvasi. Everything was comfortable with her, and the dance program was also without wrong steps. It was very nice. That's why I decided like that. Everybody accepted that and they felt happy. And Devendra was he praised Vikramaditya like anything and he pleased about him. Then the assembly was coming to the closing point. So Vikramaditya had expressed his thankfulness to the cardiology which he got in the heaven, and scholars and saints had praised Vikramaditya and said thanks to him because he solved the problem of the competition of Rambha and Urvasi. And Devendra was very pleased towards Vikramaditya, and they had given a beautiful, huge golden throne which has 32 steps. On each and every step, there was a beautiful golden idol, and the throne was embedded with diamonds and pearls like that, which you are watching, Bhoja Maharaja. This is the throne given by Devendra to Vikramaditya. While giving, Devendra said, Vikramaditya, this throne I got it from Mahashiva when I was swearing this heaven's kingdom. At the moment Mahashiva had given to me, that I am giving to you, with which of how much love and affection Mahashiva had on me, with the same I am giving it to you. by saying like this, had given the gift. Actually, Mahashiva had given the throne to Devendra. But while giving it to Vikramaditya, Devendra didn't feel fear. If he did so, Mahashiva will get angry with him. Like that, he didn't think, because once Mahashiva had given the throne to Devendra, then he won't bother about it. Whatever Devendra can do, desire to do, he can do. Wholeheartedly had given like that. The same case with Devendra also. That's why I had given it to Vikramaditya. And on the send-off day, had called on Matali and told him, Matali, you take this throne and as well as Vikramaditya, very safely you place them on the earth. Matali also watched everything what happened in the assembly of Indra. He was very happy, and with very pleasureness he approached Vikramaditya after the send-off, the cordial send-off. Vikramaditya had occupied the chariot. Matali had driven it to the Ujjain city. Beside Ujjain city, he placed the throne, and he got down from the chariot, and he had given the hand to Vikramaditya to climb down. And after taking the cordial send-off, Matali had left to heaven. And Vikramaditya had gone to Bhadrakali's temple. While going to heaven, he visited there. After coming from the heaven also, had gone to Bhadrakali's temple, had taken the 3 holy rounds around the temple, and he had gone inside and he prayed there to Bhadrakali. As per her boon, she appeared in front of his eyes and she blessed him, and she had given Tirtha and Prasada, the holy water and the holy rice to eat, and she had given the send-off to him. And Vikramaditya had reached his palace and taken rest. Up to this point, we enjoyed. What happened next will continue in the next video. Harihi Om. Thanks for watching.